Hello everyone and welcome to my All Soaps Update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Friday, November 14th, 2025. Today on The Bold and the Beautiful, as Will and Elektra enjoy a day off from work, Luna breaks out of prison. In the episode's opening scenes, the Logan sisters are at Brooks celebrating Katie's reunion with Bill. She hadn't felt that old spark, she says. It's more like getting to know a whole new version of her ex. At Spencer Publications, Liam is surprised to find his dad hurrying through his work to get home to "My Katie. Okay, if this is the new Bill, we're gonna need a new poster." And while Will and Elektra smooch at the beach house, Luna sobs that her life is ruined, as opposed to when she murdered 2 people. "I gotta see Will," says the broken record. At Brooks, Katie marvels that the Luna side of it all brought her and Bill together first as a family, then as a couple. At the same time, Bill is at the office telling Liam that he and Katie hope the beach house will serve as a place where Will can wipe the slate clean. Though Bill worries that it's too late to make things right with Katie, Liam points out that that's obviously not the case. "She came back. Nearly losing you changed my perspective," Bill tells his son. He wants to be the kind of partner Katie can rely on. "Whatever happens, we're gonna handle it together." When Katie lets slip that Will and Elektra are crashing at the beach house, her sisters are like, "Huh. The show couldn't break out a set for them that wasn't the site of a triple shooting." "It's okay," Katie says. "It's been sanitized. Break out beyond the gates, Febreze." As Katie takes off, she praises the way Bill has given Liam more responsibility at work and started trusting his employees to do their jobs. Gee, imagine that. In turn, Brooke and Donna marvel at how strong and fearless their little sister has been. "It just proves whatever happens, we're gonna get through this," Katie says. "As a family, the Spencer family." At the office, Bill is stunned that he now knows a leader doesn't have to be the loudest person in the room. It can be someone quieter, more thoughtful, like Liam. Is Bill about to hand over the keys to the kingdom? Not quite. But not only has Katie deserved better than the old Bill, he says, but so has Liam. Bill's gonna be there for everybody now. As Will and Elektra continue making like the perfect couple, Luna spots the laundry cart being wheeled by her cell once again. "I have laundry too," she says. God, they really are gonna go the Keystone Cops route with her escape, aren't they? No sooner has Will said, "Let's hope there are no more surprises," then Luna cons her guard stole into opening her cell door. In the episode's final moments, Katie arrives at Bill's office to find Rachel exorcising it. "This is a big job," the bikini bar waitress tells Katie. In turn, Katie recaps her day for Bill and reasserts her desire to be there for Will. "Luna will never harm our son again," he vows. At the same time, Will is telling Elektra that he can almost forget Luna at the beach house. "The psycho didn't mess them up," Elektra says. "Nothing will ever come between us again." Cut to Stoll being called inside from where she's guarding the laundry outdoors. Needless to say, Luna is hiding in the cart. How exactly she conned Stoll into letting her hop in, I have no freaking idea. Do you? In the turbulent hours that followed Luna's absurdly simple escape, Los Angeles seemed to thrum with an undercurrent of energy that none of its residents could quite name, a sense that something long dormant had begun to shift beneath the glossy surface of beach houses, boardrooms, and Beverly Hills mansions. And while Will and Elektra lounged in the soft afternoon sunlight pouring through the newly repaired windows of the beach house, trying desperately to pretend that the world beyond their shared laughter and tentative dreams did not exist, Luna was crouched beneath layers of institutional laundry, her mind spiraling between guilt, obsession, and a desperate, irrational hope that somehow Will would understand why she had come, why she had escaped, why she could not let their story end inside a prison cell. And as the laundry cart was rolled through the prison gates and into a van, she felt her pulse steady with the terrifying confidence of someone whose choices had veered so far from reality that consequences no longer felt real, only the faint echo of a life she believed she still deserved. At Spencer Publications, Bill Spencer, so newly introspective, so strangely humbled, paced the length of his office as Katie watched him with a complicated mixture of affection, wariness, and burgeoning hope that had defined their relationship for decades, both of them aware that this time, The crisis had forced Bill to confront something in himself, rather than in the world around him, something fundamentally broken that he now seemed determined to mend. And while he spoke of being a better father, a better partner, a better man, Katie couldn't shake the nagging instinct that Luna's escape would test everything he claimed to have learned, because danger, especially danger aimed at their son, had always been the trigger that sent Bill spiraling back into the ruthless, domineering persona he now insisted he had outgrown. Meanwhile, Liam, still processing this new version of his father, found himself stepping into a leadership role he had never expected to occupy, not through aggressive ambition but through a quiet resolve that surprised even him, guiding the company's staff through the day with a calm confidence that made him wonder whether this new era at Spencer Publications could actually last, and whether his father's promises of trust and balance could withstand the chaos that seemed destined to strike the Spencer family at every turn. At the same time, across town at Brooke's house, Donna and Brooke tried to lighten Katie's lingering anxieties with gentle teasing, champagne, and exaggerated optimism, though beneath the laughter they could sense the fragility of the moment, their little sister standing at the threshold of something that could either be healing or heartbreak, depending entirely on how long Bill could maintain this startling transformation. And yet, as hopeful as the afternoon felt, all three Logan sisters knew that Will's emotional state remained a wild, unpredictable variable, the young man still clinging fiercely to Electra as if proximity to her were the only way to escape the shadow Luna had cast over his life. Of course, Will had no idea that Luna was only miles away now, pressing her face against the metal grating of the laundry cart as the delivery van rolled into the heart of Los Angeles, her breath shallow but determined as she planned her next move, envisioning herself approaching Will not as the villain the world believed her to be but as the victimized, misunderstood young woman she saw in her own fractured reflection, certain that if she could just speak to him, if she could just reach him, he would remember the connection she insisted remained between them, and her delusion intensified with each passing block, until the moment the van stopped and she sprang from the cart like a ghost reborn, darting into the alleyways of the city with the uncanny stealth of someone fueled entirely by desperation. Back at the beach house, Electra's laughter faded as she sensed something shift in Will, something dark and unsettled, perhaps a distant trembling of instinct that told him their fragile peace would not last, and though he assured her that nothing, absolutely nothing, would ever come between them again, his voice carried a brittle edge that made her squeeze his hand tighter, as if hoping the physical contact could anchor him to the life they were building together. The sun dipped lower, casting long streaks of amber light across the ocean, and neither of them noticed the shadow moving along the rocks near the cliffs, a slender figure hunched low, eyes fixed on the house with the intensity of a predator waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And as Luna crept closer, silent, focused, trembling with the manic certainty that destiny had led her back to Will, she felt a strange calm settle over her, as though every mistake